Like this video, subscribe to this channel. What's up, y'all? Rockin' with Woke and Ready TV. Listen, the internet is crazy. The internet is dangerous. I'm sitting here, going through YouTube, and I'm watching, all this shit around Takeoff, and I came across Showface News. Shout out to Showface News because I watch them. I'm a subscriber. I like some of the content. And I'm just curious to know. I'm trying to figure out why he feel the need that he needs to, defend Jay Prince and the Prince family, Jay Prince Jr. and the Prince family. When everyone has eyes, everyone have a mind of their own to feel the way that they feel. And he got on his video, talking like, he was saying things like, I don't know why y'all think, Jay Prince Jr. is responsible for the murder of Takeoff. I'm going to just say it like this. Bruh, if you come over to my house and you get killed, I'm responsible. You know what I mean? Point blank. I'm going to just sum it up like that. And you said a few things that didn't really make sense that I want to correct you on. You said, you was talking about people painting a false narrative, but you put up tweets of the guy, Lil Cam 4/5. Like, you talking about people painting a fake narrative, but you put up tweets of a guy that we don't even know if that's his real Twitter or not. And you running with that. In the first tweet, he said something like, because I wrote this shit down, he said, the impossible, I did that shit the other day. So, like, how you read in text, you can interpret something the wrong way. People can either, take it the words though he said, oh man, he did that shit. Or people could take it the words though he's saying that he's innocent. So, like, to me, that's some old internet mind game shit. I don't even believe that that's his Twitter. You know what I mean? I don't even be on Twitter, but I don't believe that that's his Twitter. So I would debunk that whole situation right there, like, because that can be anybody page. You know what I mean? We don't know if that's really him or not. And then you said, you stated something else that was a fact. You said that the police are looking for amigo bands, and it kind of seemed like you was going towards that amigo bands is responsible. You know what I'm saying? Because someone said that he was the aggressor. Listen, brother, if you somewhere with your mans in them, we only see one side of the camera. We don't know what he's looking at. He never pulled his gun out like you said. You said he had his gun out recklessly. He never had his gun out. We all seen it. He had his gun in his pocket. So whoever was recording this saw his gun in his pocket, and that's what the camera was on. I mean, police, when they roll up on the scene and shit looks suspicious, they got their gun, they got their hand on their gun. You know what I mean? I would have my hand on my gun if my folks is getting into it and I know I'm around like fucking, 10 or 12 shooters. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know what's about to happen. So yeah, my hand will be on my gun. And the police is only looking for him. The police didn't say he was a suspect. He's just a person of interest. You know what I mean? He's only the person of interest because he's the only one on camera that clearly has a gun. And you said he was shooting recklessly. You never saw him shooting on camera. What you saw was him in a position, you know what I mean, with both hands on his gun. I can't use both hands because I'm recording with my phone right now. He had both hands on his gun. He had a nice position, like he's trained, like he been to the range or something. Like he had both hands on his gun. He was pointing his gun. You never seen a bullet fly out that gun on that camera. I'm gonna tell you what I saw. What I think happened was he seen his man go down. He tried to bust whoever shot Quavo, and the rest of them, not Quavo, he tried to shoot whoever shot Takeoff. Not saying it was the dude with the yellow hoodie because I couldn't really see, it was suspicious that he was close to Takeoff. But I think Migo Band seen whoever it was that shot Takeoff He tried to aim. He couldn't get a shot off because the other side started shooting at him. If you look at the video, the nigga dropped his head and everything. He couldn't get a shot off. He was like, oh shit, and ran. I don't even think he got a shot. If he got a shot off, it probably was like one shot. You know what I'm saying? Look at the video carefully, man. And you said a lot of people haven't been in situations and shit like that. You talking to a nigga that have been in a situation now, brother. So anything can happen. And I'm gonna tell you like this: the real truth will come out once the real surveillance come out, if it ever comes out. Because even if you're in a situation where it's a lot of gunfire, you know what I'm saying? You never really know what happened. You never really know what happened because your first instinct is going to be to get low, to run, or whatever. And most likely it's going to be to get low. I've been in plenty of situations where shots got rung out. Like we sitting there watching some shit, shots ring out, we hit the ground. Next thing you know, 2-3 people hit, but we don't know where the fuck it came from because it was gunfire everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So like the first witnesses that came out and said, oh, it was his own man that killed them. To me, I think that was cat. I think it came from the other side just to take the heat off of them on some real shit. His own man killed them. How do you know what happened? Unless you got footage that you didn't turn in to the police or turn into YouTube. You know what I'm saying? To clearly show his own own man killing him. You know what I'm saying? So like to me, that's cat. Because if some shots ring off and we in a crowd and there's 3 or 4 people shooting, you don't see who's shooting and what bullet hit who. Now the surveillance cameras might show. You know what I'm saying? See, the police are only looking for what's his name, Migo Bands, because he was clearly the only one with a gun. So they want to check his gun to double check to make sure the bullet from his gun didn't hit Takeoff. And once they clarify that, but even before they even do all that, they're going to question them to say, who else had a gun? Who were you aiming at? Who was shooting at you? Who shot Takeoff? That's why he's a person of interest for now. You know what I'm saying? So, I think you just might want to get everything straight before you say everyone else is running with, false narratives, because people are only going by what they see from the little clip. You know what I mean? That little clip, and it's another angle, and like that's it. That's all people got to go off of. People was going off of that, and people are going off of these witnesses that was there. They said, what happened. Some said it was Yellow Hoodie. You know what I mean? So, you can't really get mad at the bloggers for saying, oh, it was Yellow Hoodie, when people that was there said it was Yellow Hoodie. Now, I don't know what happened. If you look at some of my old videos, yeah, I said, Yellow Hoodie, you better run because they're after you. The internet is a dangerous place. I said, I won't be surprised if he end up dead. I don't know if he's dead or not. Those were my words. Because a brother like me, I don't paint false narratives. I never even spoke on this shit, publicly or whatever, because, I just was tired of hearing about it. And I was listening to everybody else's opinions and shit like that. But, I was listening to you and I was like, damn, it sounds like you clearly in defense of the Prince family, and I don't know why. Just kind of fucked me up. You said some other things too, that if you respond to this, I can tell you, I'll come on your platform and we can bust it. But I can tell you I could point out a few things that, you said was wrong, and I'm just here to correct you on that, brother. You can't get mad at the people for taking this clip and running with, what they think or what they think they see. They have eyes. But, the main thing that stood out for me that you said that was wrong, that you said, oh, the Prince family, they're not responsible. Like I said, if I invite you over my house and you get killed, then I'm responsible. They invited Takeoff, Quavo, Migo bands, and whoever else to their party. Take off dead. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, true. You did say, yeah, you know, they looked at them as family. They allowed such and such in there with a gun. If Migo bands had a gun, you know what I mean, and they folks had guns, well, then they're still responsible, because if that's the case, no one should have had a gun in there. No guns allowed at this party. Simple as that. Now, a person like me, I ain't going nowhere without my strap. I would have stayed home. You know what I mean? Or hire some professional security. But you know, we dealing with street dudes, man. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about so much a Quavo and Takeoff. I'm talking about, you know, the mob ties niggas. You know what I mean? They street dudes. So, you know, my opinion, and I stand on it, stamp it, J. Prince Jr. is responsible. Regardless if he pulled the trigger, if he didn't pull the trigger. That was his party. You know, that was his folks' party. Should have had more control over that situation. Quavo he not getting off the hook either, because first of all, why the fuck are you rolling dice with these motherfuckers? I don't give a fuck if they family or not. Take your ass home somewhere, man. If you came to the party, you showed up, roll out. You got too much money to be sitting there gambling with these niggas, man. Especially at what happened with Duke the Jeweler. Then that's another thing. You said that was a lie. You said that it was no proof that the guy Lil Cam was with J. Prince Jr. It's a picture. It's a picture. Hold up, where's the picture? I think I got it, champ. I think that's what you call everybody, champ. You said it was no proof that he was with J. Prince when Duke the Jeweler died. But you know, we got sources that say that this is him. Can you see it? I mean, unless he got a twin brother, that looks like him right there. And this is the dice game when them two was together. So you said it wasn't no proof. That looked like proof to me, bro. I'm just saying, that's my take on it. This is the longest video I ever made, man. I just had to speak my piece, man. Shout out to y'all. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, man. Peace and love.